we're live.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 356 of Fans of Power. I'm Joe Amato, and I'm here with my partners in crime, Tyler T-Rex Baker, Nasty Nate Nathan Kennedy, and the Doctor, Dusan Mitrovic.
Klopek.
I'm on.
What is that, Slavic?
Are you blind?
Jesus Christ, he botched it again.
I figured I knew he was going to do that. Alan Oppenheimer's here.
Yeah, Dusan talked right over when they were playing something after I said the last name. Play it again in case those didn't hear it, but what was that?
Klopek. What is that, Slavic?
For his last name, but oh god, it's great to be back.
I bet he doesn't get it at all.
No, Dusan probably was like, wait, what's that? Did you ever see the Burbs, Dusan?
Yeah, I saw the verbs, but Tyler, I got your autograph. I got your autograph.
Do you now? Do you now? Well, I have a signature for you. You know, here you go, buddy.
Want to see it? Here it is.
Yeah.
He shit your boob.
Oh, hey, cool.
Oh, he gave the finger too.
Well,
That's good.
Well, you really are the Lord of Destruction now. It's good to have you here to be able to tell you face to face, you know, what an asshole you were. Yeah, right there.
Oh, you couldn't have planned it any
you remember
better.
working on He-Man and the Man?
I kind of wonder if people are going to actually think for a second. It's like, oh,
It wasn't
holy
planned.
shit, they got Oppenheimer on here and he's flipping people off.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty good. Like out of context, someone joins an hour into the show and thinks that he's actually.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's all them. If they're just, you know, they're oblivious to what we do on this podcast and the magic that we got going on here, then you know, well, they're morons.
You got to go back and watch all the other 356 episodes, 55 episodes. Yeah.
Yeah, I can make that same face too, Alan.
Oh man.
What?
That's pretty good.
Sorry. What's that, you old bastard?
Oh man, that was one of the ones I deleted. I got this one.
Ah, damn it.
Well, then there, motherfuckers!
I got that one.
About a 9 on the tension scale, Rube.
Expect to hear that, Deuce, when you start ranting and raving.
Yeah, I like that one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, we don't know what he's gonna do week to week.
No.
I thought he was gonna pop in with some fucking Rocky Dennis since he was giving me so much shit last week. I thought that was gonna be the thing, but I like this one better.
Give him time.
Well, welcome back, Joe.
Yes.
No, thank you. No, it's great to be back. It was just some personal stuff that was going on, but yeah, but it's good to be back. It's just, you know, stuff I don't talk about publicly, but just some things going on with family and yeah. So
well,
I know.
I do got because I'm gonna kind of continue what I was doing last week. I do have like news and notes stuff. So
okay.
I'm just gonna put this picture up. There's been some general stuff on some other social medias, but a lot of people know this guy better. So Pixel Dan posted big Master Universe news coming on Monday, tomorrow, March 20th.
I heard about that.
Any guesses of what this might be?
It's toy related. Spoilers.
Well, a lot of people were joking in the replies and saying like, "Oh, the line's getting canceled finally, huh?" And then a lot of people making fun of Scott Nylick, and I was like, that's kind of funny. But
oh, that's good to hear.
Yeah, I don't know. Snake Mountain maybe, like Mattel.
Yeah, maybe Snake Mountain. Yeah, maybe Mattel Creations, a subscription or something. Maybe the Origins continuing, possibly Masterverse going away. Who knows? But guess we'll find out. What'd you say? A dildo?
Yes. Masters of the Universe themed sex toys. Buy them now.
Yeah, they're like $200 a piece. One in He-Man and one in Skeletor, like those fucking teddy bears.
Yeah,
whatever the hell that shit was.
Yeah, that's all they
For fans to literally go screw themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it would be great to like hand those out at like a complaint booth, you know, when Mattel set up at like San Diego or something like that. Here, a complimentary dildo. If you don't like what we have, go fuck yourself, you know.
No, but admittedly, like going to the stores like the Walmarts in my area, and I don't know about people in their areas yet, but my area, there's no more Masters of the Universe. It's all gone out of the stores. There's nothing.
Pretty much.
As for Target,
The Origins.
Yeah, even the Origins, that's all gone from all the Walmarts. As for my Targets, all that's been sitting there has been the I mean, everything was clearance for Masterverse, which was strange. Even the stuff that just came out, as quick as it came out, it was immediately clearanced, just like that, even the new stuff. But the only things that have been sitting up there that weren't clearanced have been a bunch of Frostas for Masterverse, and as for Origins, just a ton of the 3-pack of Sunman. But yeah, it looks like just all that stuff is going to be gone soon. And my baby Jennifer, which I'll get to the chat here in a little bit, she showed me a picture of a Gabe's. Now I don't know if you guys have Gabe's in your area, but they'll get like clearance stuff, like almost like an Ollie's, and they had just like a crap ton of Masterverse stuff that was, I think, $5 or $5.99. She showed for a lot of the figures, so it was like as quick as some of that stuff went to Target or stuff, it was just shipped right over to Gabe's and just gone after clearance, because even the clearance stuff wasn't selling; it was just sitting there. So. But I guess
if it's not Gabe's, it's Ollie's, because Ollie's is getting a lot of that stuff too.
Yeah,
because you were the one that.
I was gonna say the one in Sailor had a bunch of Origin shit, like the Wind Raider and I think Panther, Battle Cat, and
yeah.
Oh, you know what's weird about that, Tyler? Is that one is the Ollie's? There was an Ollie's in one particular group, and again, it was something Jennifer linked me to, where they had they had Wind Raider, Panther, Battle Cat, and they're all like, at $19.99 originally at Ollie's right before Christmas. Well, finally, one of the stores just said, fuck it, since they weren't selling, went 75% off. People were just loading up on those for if they wanted for customs and stuff. So I went to mine thinking, all right, gonna load it for customs, and I went there, they're still $19. I was like, you guys gonna ever clearance these things off? They're never gonna sell at $19.99. Hell, they were clearanced at $10 or less at Walmart and Targets, and some of them couldn't even sell at that price. I was like, so why would anybody want to pay $19.99 for these things? So that's strange with Ollie's, though. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'd rather just see that shit just sitting on the shelf, no one caring, no one buying. Just
they don't.
And I haven't checked any of the toy aisles in any of our stores in a couple of months at this point, so I have no idea what ours looks like. Nathan's probably checked it more than I have. I have no idea.
Yeah. Well, if there is an announcement, though, hopefully you know me, I do love my Origins. So if
it's not going to be anything great, you all know that, right? It's not going to be earth-shattering good news. It's just going to be fuck. I don't know. It's probably Rob David making the announcement, sitting side by side with Ted Biaselli and.
That'll be great, right?
Yeah, we got Ted in to create some new characters for this line because you guys been asking for it. And guess what? Even Scott, the guru himself, is coming in to help out with it too.
I do like Frogmonger. I do like this bastard without his fucking choker around his neck. This is the dumbest fucking accessory. It looks like he's wearing his belt around his neck. I fucking hate it because it makes him look like he's just being choked. But I like this fucking thing. So yeah, we'll see what happens with Origins. If there's some cool shit, good. If not, I don't know.
There was a couple I think with Origins I'm just kind of done with. And thanks Fedmon for pointing that out, and Graham for whatever reason, I guess my audio defaulted to my webcam. I've never even changed anything, so that's
what?
It's never happened before. It was Grim was saying, or Dushin was saying, I was sounding further away, and I checked my settings, and it was pulling it from my webcam. So I'm like, what the fuck? Whatever.
Well, while you're fixing your settings, how about I real quick do something I haven't did in a long time? Let me say hello to everybody in the chat. And I got to lean forward.
Something I haven't done in a long time.
And I wasn't even looking. I was looking down here. But Zentron, my buddy's customs, Papa 69, MW3, Rebel Wookie. I think I said Fedmon. Oh God, back to normal. Casey Duncan, JSP. I'm still scrolling. See, Nathan, now you know what it was like. Jenny K, love you, baby. Say it, Nathan. Say the name.
Johnny Cock.
There we go, Johnny Cock. Shit, my God, how many fucking comments are here? Brian Brummagem. I don't know what's going on because I'm looking down here.
No, I'm just watching Alan's response to everything.
Okay, Paul Rick is here. For fuckness sake. Vintage MOTU. How you doing, buddy? Jaime Mares. Simple Tricks and Nonsense. The Artist Devil. Mick DJ. Speaking Moistly. MOTU Matthew. Yeah, you know, I don't say that shit out loud. Nathan does. Carlos. And I think, God, is it fucking more?
Ducko.
Ducko. Hey, let me. Ducko. DL. Omega Tour. Would you shut up your shit? And then that's it. I think I got everybody. Good God.
If he missed anybody, he apologizes.
And if I miss anybody, I apologize. So get those fucking faces that Dushan's got for. Oh, God.
The other thing that I saw this week, it came from Battle Ram's blog. I don't know. I don't know if this is personally new. It was newer to me, but I'll go ahead and pop that up.
Oh no, we know that. Tyler and I know about the gyro tactic.
I haven't.
Wasn't that in a mini comic?
Okay.
Yeah. One of the last ones. Yeah.
And we didn't get that goddamn thing. It would have been awesome. I think that could have definitely helped sell the Energy Zoids on some people that didn't like them. I fucking love Rotar and Twistoid, but that would have been a cool thing.
This looks pretty, pretty awesome.
Imagine if they made it in Origins.
I'd fucking get it. It'd be cool, but that's if we would get Rotar and Twistoid, but I have a feeling we're not going to get them in Origins. And if we do, they're not going to have the gimmick. And that's the whole purpose of those fucking things is their gimmick. It's the coolest shit. I love the little bastards. Oh, somebody posted actually a cool video. For a lot of people, the rubber, deteriorates sometimes on Rotar and Twistoid after all the revving up throughout the years. So they had a little solution. They just wrapped, it looks so simple. I don't know, I never thought of it. He wrapped a string around like the bottom base, stood up and just pulled the string, and the fucking thing still spins. It's actually cool. So it's a go around for those who have their rubbers that got broke on it because it just.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, because I'm sure a lot of people have had that problem a lot, Joe.
All those broken rubbers, man.
There's advanced sex safety tips from Joe Amato there.
You just put the string around and pull.
Broken
and then
rubbers, I never use them.
Yeah.
No, what's bad is I feel bad is I can't remember if it's Rotar. I think my Rotar actually does have his broke, and that sucks. I always wish they had a replacement piece, but I don't think they do.
Raw dog Amato over here.
No,
Rough Rider.
Yeah, Rough Rider. Here's we've gotten a couple questions already in the chat. NW3, where are Ren and Rebecca? Well, Ren he's in Cuba.
Imprisoned in Cuba.
Yeah, smoking cigars with Castro.
Yeah, Castro's dead body. He's having cigars with him, and then Rebecca's got some family time.
Yeah,
her sister came in from across the country, so hanging out with her. What, Dushan?
What?
They're all in Cuba, imprisoned forever, never to be seen again.
I hope not. Ren did say he was going to. I know he said the internet's pretty lousy down there, but hopefully he will message us at some point and let us know.
I kept thinking he was leaving Thursday and would be there. And
I thought so too. That's why I messaged like, "Hey man, did you make it?" And he's like, "Oh, I haven't even left yet." I'm like, "Oh, all right, right on."
Yeah, because I sent him a message I think on Tuesday. Well, I hope you have an awesome trip, dude. And he's like, "Thanks." And I assumed he was going to be leaving in the next day or so and wrapped up. And he's like, "Oh, I haven't even left."
But hey, man, speaking of Ren, Tyler and I are matching tonight. Link down below. Go buy these shirts, man.
Hell Scarab.
That's cool.
Yeah, Hell Scarab.
Yeah.
Go buy Joe's shirts too. Link is also down below.
Yeah, I'm gonna rebuy the Lord of Destruction Skeletor shirt that Joe did and put it on the proper color blue that I had when I was a kid. So I'm gonna be rebuying that again this week and have it in the proper color blue there. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know why I didn't do that to begin with, but
thanks.
Ren's got that Brave Star design up. So
the Brave Star is up, and I've commissioned him to do a group of Thundercat villains, not the mutants, not the Lunatics, not the Berserkers, but some of the other villains of the show. So that'll be coming next.
Hell yeah. Very good. One final thing that I wanted to talk about, because in our group chat, Dushan was like, "No, man, it's not canceled yet." But a lot of people were like, "Willow season 1 was announced as canceled," and then you said it's not. Is it the same thing where they ordered X amount, it's canceled, but there's still more to come, or what is that situation? Does anybody
probably
know? Okay,
I saw it was just like on hiatus. It's almost like they had to retract. Like the statement of, well, no, it's not canceled. It's just on ice right now. Like,
did any of you bother to watch it? I didn't.
Hell no.
Okay.
It looks cheap as hell.
Yeah. After I saw like the first trailer, I'm like, I don't think so. And then the second trailer pretty much put the nail in the coffin. Like, no, I'm not giving them my time. anything. And I'm glad. I'm not happy Rebecca and John decided to like waste their time and their life watching that piece of shit show. But I guess they just pretty much verified we all made the right decision. Just kept our brains clear and purified.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't have the balls to do anything edgy. Like everything's got to be for babies, so they don't make anything any kind of edgy content. Can you imagine how
what it'd be like?
And just like Indiana Jones coming out too, like next summer. Like, can you imagine how castrated that movie's going to be?
That's not going to be good. God, Crystal Skulls sucked. I can't even imagine how bad this is going to be.
Yeah, you're just like you're really going to have any. I was actually watching Temple of Doom and Last Crusade over the weekend. Like, and of course, the masterpieces. And like,
well, I mean, Last Crusade is for sure.
I can't remember what I'm sure Deuce will probably just disagree with me because that's just what he's on here to do. But I know Joe likes Temple of Doom. Rebecca likes Temple of Doom.
Well, yeah, because I mean, I guess this is my rank. I love them all except Crystal Skulls. But if I was to rank them, at least for my order,
that doesn't count. Crystal Skull does not.
Last Crusade is
no more than 3.
Yeah, I like Last Crusade is my favorite, then Raiders the second, and Temple of Doom was third. But I still love them all. But that's
good
how
man, Joe. That's good man.
Yeah, but Joe does. I mean, Nathan doesn't like Temple of Doom. That's the problem.
Oh, you don't even like it at all, Nathan?
I guess that's difficult to like.
I don't. Yeah, it's.
What don't you like about it? If you were to say, what don't you like about it? I'm curious.
Short round.
I don't get it.
You hate kids in all movies, you said, but I mean, beyond him.
That bothers you, but not all that disgusting crap.
I don't know. It's just.
I love all the edgy stuff in Temple of Doom because it just shows what kind of high stakes and danger it is for Indiana.
Not edgy stuff. The stuff with the monkey brains and that.
Well, I mean, obviously it's just done for gross out, and
whenever I watch Indiana Jones, I don't want to watch Joe Amato eat.
It is hard not to think this is a typical Friday night at Joe's house for dinner would be.
I've had pig brains, but not monkey brains. But I've never.
Given time, I have had access to a monkey.
They also ate in the movie.
What did you say, Deucin?
You also had tarantulas, which they ate in the
movie. Yeah, I've had tarantulas. Yeah, I mean, I pretty much, if you cooked up any of that, I'd eat any of it. I mean, it's food.
I think maybe it's just the times that I've gone back to watch it. For whatever reason, just I was not. You know how sometimes you just sit down and watch a movie and you're half an hour into it and you're just like, I'm not feeling like watching this right now. I'll put something else on instead. Just something about it. I can never just get into it. I'm trying to, but I can't.
I don't understand it because I that was the first one I saw as a kid. I fell in love with that film. I saw Raiders last.
Maybe that's part of it though, because you don't like that one as much at all.
No, but I didn't like it as a kid. I loved the film. The Raiders is a masterpiece. Like as a child, though, I thought it was boring as shit.
Yeah.
Because after the opening sequence, it's not as engaging. It wasn't as engaging for me as a kid as it is now, where I'm like, holy shit, this guy. I mean, I was very naive in my thinking, but Temple of Doom. In fact, I have an even greater love for the film because of how edgy the movie is. It's so over the top with how violent and graphic and the danger that's in the movie. And that's why I feel like that's why I love it so much, because it pushed the envelope so far of like Indiana could not be more in more harm's way than he is in that film. Like more than Raiders, more than Last Crusade. Not to downplay, because he's the shit is on both those films, but just the thuggy cult. Him drinking the blood, and just look at the statue with the severed arms. Like that sequence before they approach Peacock Palace and they sees these statues with severed fingers and fresh blood, like just kind of spattered all over. Like, good God, what the fuck is going on here? That level of danger. Like I understand people being put off by, the eating sequence and the heart pulling. I'm like, my dad had a problem with me watching certain Van Damme movies, but he had no problem with me watching Temple of Doom. Go figure on that one. Had no problem with that at all.
Maybe I'll try to, because you remember you and I were talking, and I'm like, hey, when Emily goes to bed these days, when I come to the office, like I've just started.
Okay, Alan. that's brilliant. That's brilliant.
I just started like putting on movies while I'm kind of like zoning out or working on stuff for the show or whatever. So maybe I'll put Temple of Doom on again and give it another shot.
Not when you're tired or like when you've had a few drinks. Like I want a fresh-minded Nathan to look at this. Like,
well, how about a fresh mind for this? I know you guys will have some stuff to say about that. Dushan posted this in our Facebook group, and what do you think about this?
Oh my
that's
God.
hot mess. I mean, when you look at the fucking commercial that they did years ago, you remember the car commercial? That's how you do fucking Dungeons and Dragons come to life. This is shit. Oh my God. What an abomination. Oh my God, look at that guy.
$50 million movie.
Look at that 40-year-old kid there. What the fuck is that? God, is that
it looks like
garbage?
something that would show up at your local
car
comic
commercial
convention.
with a much smaller budget did
Yeah.
better. Hey,
I mean, if you guys haven't, if you guys haven't seen it, just go to YouTube and type in Dungeons and Dragons car commercial. Holy fuck! And that was years ago, but it's like, Jesus Christ! I was like, I remember how excited I was. I was like, man, we need a movie that looks like this. And it just shows that you can take cartoons and you can put it into what you want as a live action, and it can look good. Because they always say they don't have faith, it wouldn't work, but it can.
So
that's another thing. Like when you look at them side by side, the costumes in the car commercial are absolutely faithful with little to no reinvention. But when you look at this shit, look at Bobby's helmet and look at his fucking fur diapers.
And look at Bobby. He's fucking a man. Jesus Christ. It's terrible. Yeah, and you look at
they're all adults. They're all adults.
They are, and
they're just talking over each other, like back and forth, like
because we're both just animated about this shit because it's bad. But if you look at the actors that were in that car commercial, I mean, that's faithful. It's like that's how you fucking cast if you were to do. Look at that now. Holy shit, that's fucking awesome.
Bobby's costume. Look at that. Yeah. It's almost exactly the same.
And look at Bobby. He's a boy.
Same. All costumes are literally realistic, but this shit, look at that.
Hell, even look at Eric's face,
Hey, Eric, he has a shrunken head there.
Yeah, he looks like his shrunken head, but then you look at the other Eric from the car commercial, he hasn't got that, like, crooked eyebrow. It's, like, genius. That looks fucking
Switch to the other picture, the close-up of Bobby.
Oh God, please don't. We gotta see that fucking man with
the... Do it.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Look at others. Look at those others. Look at Shyla. Look at Diane. What the fuck?
Now, God, that's horrendous. Now that's awesome, right there. That's fucking the car commercial's perfection.
I thought like when I heard there was a new movie coming, all I saw was a real shitty movie poster, which is obviously the official movie poster. I'm like, well, I ain't interested in seeing that shit. I've seen the trailer on TV at the gym today, and I just looked at it and shook my head and went about my way. But I can't imagine anybody here is actually interested in seeing that piece of shit.
Not really, no.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Zero.
No one should be.
That would be one of those movies that's like, all right, I'm drunk, I'll put it on and just laugh at it kind of thing. It's not.
I wouldn't even give it. I just won't give it no time.
Yeah, just no expectation with that at all.
Yeah.
It seems like that's
another cynical garbage.
It's gonna be bad.
Well, aren't you guys kind of depressed though that there's nothing coming out in theaters that is exciting? Like it's just.
It got me thinking.
I've been for decades now.
Yeah.
Well, it got me thinking last night because I decided I'm like, I'm gonna watch White Men Can't Jump, and I'm like, you think about something like that, like this is getting a theatrical release. They were at least back then 30 years ago taking whatever, and it's just like, yeah, all right, let's put it out, let's see what it does, let's see what happens. And now it's just sequels, remakes.
But there's another thing. Like before, they weren't shying away from making actual fantasy movies.
If
you get a sword and sorcery movie, you get a sword and sorcery movie. You don't get a dude bro movie masquerading as a sword and sorcery movie.
Yeah, but
action movies were actually made for adults, not for children. Even though they marketed it towards children with toy lines, but still, like
for everyone.
Yeah, I hate that Hollywood has become so narrow-minded. Like every company that puts out movies now is strictly gearing it towards teenagers and the youth. That is it. And if it's anything that's slightly adult may come out, it's PG-13.
Well, that's kind of, I guess, when you think about the Marvel movies and shit like that, hey, we want all the family to go to the movies. So
look at Naked Murdoch. Look at his butt.
Please no.
I will say, when I saw Creed 3 over the weekend, I thought like Jonathan Majors, like I enjoyed his performance and thinking looking at him, I could, if it was done right, sure, I could see him as an enjoyable Kang the Conqueror. Too bad he's in a piece of shit Ant-Man movie that no one's going to give a fuck about, or not as many people give a fuck about. So it was a shame to see, his screen presence, like knowing, like, yeah, I could buy that. Like, it's such a waste. They wasted everybody else. They will waste the Fantastic Four. They will waste the X-Men. They will waste Doctor Doom. Anybody else coming down the pipeline will all be it'll be a travesty.
Well, and sorry guys, everyone at home that we're back on this saddle again, but once, because inevitably it will happen. I feel like it's already starting since Phase 4 hasn't been received as well. What's going to happen when that bubble bursts? What's going to take its place? What's going to be the next genre that is popular?
Nothing. They'll just start over. They just remake MCU.
Well, no, I meant just like in general with Hollywood.
Well, like how at one time, like one genre, like everybody was.
How it was, it was westerns, and then it was sci-fi,
And they even had a horror phase where we were going through a lot of paranormal activities and hostels and other shit.
Before the Paranormal Activity, they went back to western for a while, the spaghetti western.
And then what were we getting? Like for some crowds, the Twilight movies. Then we were getting Hunger Games movies, and then
movies
Harry
based
Potter
on
movies.
Books.
Yeah,
yeah, and Harry Potter's, and now we're just into just Marvel, where it's just like you said, it looks like it's getting worse and worse. And I don't know what the next thing is going to be. I couldn't even imagine. It would be nice to see comedies come back, but comedies suck.
I know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be.
What's it gonna be?
As the movie.
Would you say Ask the movie?
Yes, just like in Idiocracy.
Oh yeah. Or like with the when in South Park.
Yeah, well, all you just see is shit. Fuck you. You'll see it anyway.
I've never seen that.
Oh, well, it's just where they were spoofing like Jim Carrey's Mr. Popper's Penguins and the Zookeeper.
I'll find the clip and
send it to
but
it was and they were doing that back in like 2010, like making fun of like all these shitty movies that were coming out and just constantly churning them out. The trailers are atrocious. I even in recent years, movies that are called Plane and Dog. Like, not only did they have no ideas for movies, they got no ideas for titles of movies. Like, they're just using one words to sell a movie. I'm like, that's something you kind of feel like you see on TV or in a movie, and they're spoofing Hollywood, like how shitty things have gotten. Like, someone actually thought, I will greenlight a movie and just call it Dog. Another one will call it Plane.
Or for example, Cocaine Bear.
Oh,
yeah. Someone did bring up in the chat Phil Phillips, and this could be a possibility. He says that, or I heard there's going to be an
Phil Phillips, from
no. He said an influx of video game movies. And seeing as that Super Mario Brothers movie looks like that probably will be a big movie. Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 even did better than the first Sonic. We could, it's a possibility. I could see that maybe happening.
Yeah, they'll screw up The Legend of Zelda too. And they'll fucking cast Seth Rogen to play Link.
Oh God! Don't say that.
I'm just saying, when they cast fucking Chris Pratt to play Mario in this day and age.
Movie.
What
was that?
One at a time. Come on, guys, get your shit together.
It's chaos here tonight.
Imagine if.
Listen to him laugh.
All right, I'll mute Tyler. Go ahead, Dushin. I'm glad I muted him because he's in a coughing fit.
I've never heard him laugh so much.
Man, he's opened up quite a bit since you've been gone, Joe.
He's listening to shit. Okay, no, go ahead. Try, Dushin. What were you saying?
I have no fucking clue what I was gonna say.
He said, I have no fucking clue what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Oh, God. God, Tyler looked like he had a really bad coffin spell. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. He's enjoying his suffering.
I'll crank up Dushin's volume so maybe when he tries to talk over, he can power out a little bit. There we go.
God, he's really fucking gone. Well, I know we'll get into the topic here soon, but were you at one time, Nathan, doing like new finds or recent finds? Was that something you were doing too, or talking about? Look at.
Like kind of. It's just, you know, if I came across anything or bought anything for the week, I would show it off. But I haven't. I didn't buy anything this week.
Okay. Yeah. All right. They're downstairs. I don't have them upstairs, but I got some of those Storm Collectibles Golden Axe figures. Holy shit! I didn't realize. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I didn't realize how awesome in the quality and the sculpt and the detail. And when you could find them on sale, it's like, it's well worth it. I mean, like, first, you know, Axe Battler, he comes with one of his dragons. And then Tyrus, she comes with one of her dragons. And then the dwarf, I think it's, is it Gilius? Probably fucked his name up. He comes with that one creature that does that little spinning thing. But god damn, the detail. And what I like about the material is just the ease of how, like, the hands can pop on and off and you don't have to worry about anything breaking. It's like really good quality. And you said you have something from Storm Collectibles, right?
Yeah, I have the some of the Mortal Kombat stuff. Tyler's got some of the Storm Collectible stuff too. Really, the quality is there with those.
Mm-hmm. It is. It's like, because I know sometimes people think, hey, if Masters was, you know, be taken over by another company, I was like, fuck, if they did that, it would. I just can't even imagine. Yeah, the level of quality, and they don't fuck around with, like, when you look at the faces, not only the amazing sculpt, but the paints. It's not like you're getting weird paint apps with crooked eyes up here and something down here. It's like everything's flawless. I was like, Jesus Christ, they're really well worth it. But what did you say you have again, Tyler, from Storm Collectibles?
Oh, I got Motaro, I got Goro, Cyrax, I got Sub-Zero, and then I got 2 packs of the Golden Axe skeletons because I thought they looked like the Jason the Argonaut skeletons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I set them up with my Ray Harryhausen and stuff.
Same.
Which versions? Because they have like tons of different versions and colors.
No multicolored shit. I want classic bone white.
Just the basic.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if I'll go ahead and if you look right here, you can see the Golden Axe skeletons here. I have them on a Harry House.
Oh, you got, I can see them. Yeah, those are they're just fucking amazing. They're amazing. But,
and you would think too, with them being skeletons and being as thin as they are, that you would work. But no, the quality on those, they don't feel like they're gonna snap when you're taking them out of the pack.
No, and the cool little loophole that a lot of people never really caught on to, when it comes to Golden Axe, like the box art in the United States was just, it was okay, but over in the UK, their box art, they did a painted style, and they based Axe Battler off of Dolph Lundgren from the '87 movie.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
So hence, when they made the figure, he's got a little bit of the Dolph look. I was like, it's a cool little thing, and the head is to where you could pop it if you want it on a classic figure. It's a good fucking sculpt, and they have 2 heads. I like how they were able to do that. Some people didn't even know. It's like they were like, wait a second, that does have a Dolph vibe. It's like, yeah, because they're basing it off of that box art from the UK. It's even on the box for the Storm Collectibles box form. It's not the goofy one in the United States. After I seen the UK box art, I was like, fuck, why didn't we get that here? But maybe that was it. Maybe there would have been an issue with that box art looking just like Dolph.
That's the case with a lot, not just video games, but like movie posters, VHS box art. Some of those over in the UK and elsewhere had way better shit than what we got here.
Yes, some were great. Some were worse. I'll agree, but some were amazing. There was some really good fucking pieces out there. Yeah, that's one thing we should go over. Say maybe on a different thing, something different is some of the different box arts around the world. Because there's some cool shit.
Yeah, that'd be good. Box arts from around the world, and we just pick like some of our favorites and compare. Do what?
From video games to VHS.
Yeah. That would be fun. Just like comparing, like, look how much better this was, or look how much worse this was. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Topic for the future.
All right.
Yeah, Johnny Cock, Japanese Streets of Rage games box art was so much better, and K Buki can't wait for Storm Collectibles to reissue Goro. Yeah, I also have Goro. That's a good fucking figure.
Is he pretty expensive?
He was $100.
Yeah, it was $100.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still got to get Kentaro, and he came out last summer, and I was going to get him too, but beach trips and other stuff come up, and I'm like, all right, I'll just have to wait a while. So I still want to get Kentaro because I'm a mark for the sub bosses in Mortal Kombat, especially those three, which are my favorites. So I need.
Do you have Shao Kahn?
You don't have
no. Nathan has Shao Kahn.
I do.
Said sub bosses, not bosses.
With his throne too. Do you have like? And he has, oh yeah, that looks fucking incredible. That's incredible.
I mean,
that was the first time I heard about it because when Nathan got him, he got it from Christmas. So I was like, where did you get this? And
they're great.
His parents got it for him, you know.
Yeah, I think that was because you didn't even know about.
I had no idea it existed, that whole line. Yeah. But I don't like their Street Fighter stuff, like how they make Ryu look like as wide as a refrigerator, which is a bit off-putting. But the Mortal Kombat stuff looks great.
And don't they have like a couple different versions of Evil Ryu too? It looked like a couple versions of him.
Yeah, they got that. They got Tekken in there. Some I think Darkstalkers I think is in the line.
Yes, they do. They have Streets of Rage, just one, and now they'll have Adam coming out soon. But it's based off of Part 4. I wish they would have based off of Part 2 and Part 1 for Adam. I don't know. Part 4, it's just they're aged and I don't know. I don't like the facial hair.
We need to get some Final Fight ones. That's what we need from Storm Collectibles.
That'd be cool. Cody and Guy.
Yeah, Hagar, Cody, Guy, Hagar. I want the villains. I want Philippe the Clown. I want Dame. There's a whole roster of characters.
Shit.
Sodom.
I'm sure they'll get to that stuff eventually. Like Roland, I said,
God,
that'd be awesome. Yeah, I mean they're doing great with everything that they're releasing, so I wouldn't see why they wouldn't try to keep going into any of the other video games. I know they'd sell like crazy, so that would be cool.
Would you buy all the Final Fight ones, Tyler?
Yeah. I would do my best to go. Like I get Carlos, Maki, I'm trying to remember the cast that's in the third one because Guy comes back in the third one, but I think Charlie. I can't remember. It's a guy and a girl that are like is part of the 4 characters you can choose from.
Remember how pissed off I was with the Super Nintendo one that they took Guy out. I was like, what the fuck is going on? No Guy. And then they released Final Fight Guy. Oh, annoying bit. Sega CD had all of them, and it was arcade pretty much accurate. But damn it, that Super Nintendo one pissed me off.
Yeah. Well, that's why Final Fight 2 was the ideal choice. So,
because it had 2-player.
The 2-player, yeah.
Yeah. That always
it's like, how do you... Yeah, that just makes no sense. Like how you have a game and there's no 2-player.
Why would you just why make that one?
Just like Double Dragon, remember on Nintendo, it's single dragon. You can't even play with 2 people. It's like what the fuck? It's Double Dragon, dipshits.
I mean, hey, Double Dragon 2 is better anyway. So.
Yeah, but still, when you're into fucking Double Dragon at the arcade,
playing the first one in arcades I actually did better playing the first one in the arcade, which I played that at Myrtle Beach when I go there in the summer, and they have the Double Dragon, the first one, like arcade cabinet. And I find it easier to play that than I did with Double Dragon 2 as a kid because I just thought, they were fun to play, but God, they were hard.
Yeah, they were quarter munchers. They were meant to take your.
They did it, but it's just classic games.
How much when you go to the arcade, Tyler? How much money do you have a set amount, right? Like I'm only spending this much.
Because time wise, like because we'll go and Erica will go. She'll play some games too, and then after a while, she's like, she's kind of over it, but she'll play some Pac-Man and some classic games, and then I'll play this, a little bit longer. But I go twice. And play. And I have I'll either get a bag of quarters set aside, like some singles, and they go to the quarter machine and they have so many games. It's hard to kind of devote. What are you going to devote most of your time to playing? Because they've got themed pinball machines like a Royal Rumble, Demolition Man, Batman 89.
Tyler, my buddy Bud in one of the groups, he bought I can't remember how far he had to drive. He got the Royal Rumble pinball machine. Holy shit, it works perfectly. So I was like, God damn it. Talk about being jealous.
What are the noises that come out of that? Because I imagine
there's a lot of Vince McMahon, I think. Isn't there a lot of Vince? Yeah. Oh, shit. It looks so fucking cool. And I think that's the only pinball machine he has, but he had to get it. But God damn, I'm thinking, I remember when I'd go to the arcades, when it was pinball and then video games. But there was maybe 2 or 3 games I know that when I'd go into the arcade I'd want to play. So I really didn't have to take many quarters because I was so good I could beat the game in 1 or 2 quarters. So I never really spent much money. But so I was like, hey, $2, I'm good enough to play all the shit I want and beat everything.
Yeah, because Joe was like the Jimmy Woods of Ohio. That he just sit around, shit his pants, and play California.
Yeah. Oh shit, it was good.
While he's eating Hostess cakes, he's got chocolate smeared all over his mask.
That actually sounds delicious.
Joe, I've been watching all the Rocky movies. I was telling Tyler, I'm like, Joe's the Spider Rico of the podcast.
Oh, am I? From part one? Huh?
I would consider Joe the Frank Stallone to my Sly Stallone. He's over in the corner, bebopping on the street there, pushing. Yeah, that's what I would consider. If we're going to do like a Fans of Power version of Rocky, would make Joe like the constant guy who's singing on the streets or singing while I'm training. Pushing, getting ready for the fight.
All right, so you'll be Rocky.
I'll be Rocky.
Right? Who would I be?
I think you have to be Mick.
Really?
Yeah. Actually, no. Nathan might could be Paulie because Paulie gets drunk and get angry all the time.
Oh yeah.
Deucin would have to be Mick.
Okay.
Yeah, because Deucin's
screaming in the corner.
Yeah, I can see Deucin screaming and yelling. I said it before, you dumb dago. I've been coming in for 6 years, and 6 years you've been sticking it to me. I want to know how come. You don't want to know. Yeah,
I don't mind having some of Paulie's traits, but he's also a colossal fuck up too, and I don't think that I'm that either.
Well, Joe's not really a bomb on the streets, beat bopping and skid at. It's just pretty much taking one of our qualities. We could make Joe the Italian Stallion, and I'll be Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah. I would ask who Ren would be, but it just seems I don't want to.
Ren would be Clubber Lang, because the mohawk he had in his past. Yeah.
And he just you're trash.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who would Rebecca be?
Let's see, Rebecca. I don't know. It'd be so easy to paint her as little Adrian.
No, I don't think she's as quiet as Adrian though.
But Adrian, remember, she got really, she got talkative in the later movies. She wasn't as quiet.
We just have Rebecca play every female in all the movies.
She kept reminding the public that Rocky is about to die if he boxes again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She starts to get a little irritating, come part 4.
Yeah. And then she dies of cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just keeps adding it. Just
but I mean, she hits her peak in Rocky 3 when she is arguing with Rocky on the beach and tells
You're gonna die, Rocky. Don't do it. You're gonna die. And then she dies, and he's all like, "Who died now, bitch?"
Jesus, how about we get
a Slavic doing an Italian accent, boy. Joe, were you insulted?
I was just bewildered. How about we get to the topic, Nathan? Let's get to some shit. Flash them photos up there. And what are we going to talk about? Everybody should know. They should see it right there. But for those who are listening.
You know what? I was thinking about this. I'm like, damn, man, this would have made sense to have done this last week with the time change.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
What do you think, Alan? Well, he'll get back to us.
Well, hey, man, he's got to put those Staring at a screen for long periods of time makes your eyes dry. Everybody knows that.
I have no ear ducts.
Jeez.
But this is by far one of the greatest covers, and I didn't see this until because I saw the Golden Book.
What sound do you think He-Man would produce right then and now?
I mean, I got to be like.
Oh God! It'd probably be one of those grunt.
Here I was thinking he was actually looking at or He-Man lookalike here. What it would be like to be pulling on the cosmic clock to keep it from hitting 12, and all it was setting me up for a really bad fart joke.
Oh God, is that what he did? Jesus. Look at him laugh, or listen to him laugh. Jesus Christ.
He's laughed more tonight than he ever has.
I know.
He sure has. He went hysterical when you went off on your coughing fit. He was done. Tyler, he was done. I was like, Jesus Christ, I never heard him laugh so much.
That's awesome because it's you and him both have got very memorable laughs. If we get Joe giggling like that one time he fell off his seat, I forgot what it was, like Rebecca fucked up or something like that.
I thought you were about to say, Rebecca farted or something.
Well, she probably did that too.
Well, all right. Legitimately, what noise do we think that he would?
I mean, you're maxing out right there. Like, you know, the veins are popping. Yeah, the only way
What was
John
that,
Orwell
Joe?
Well, that sounds. You know how he done it in the cartoon? Didn't he always do that? Like.
No, Joe, you don't understand.
Wait. John,
Deuce needs you to do that sound again for a reason.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I'm done.
Wait,
No.
Do it for
Okay, I'm gonna recreate. Let's see how he's in the cartoon when he goes. You know, like that kind of sound. You know what I mean? God damn it! Now you're gonna use it as a sound bite. Shit, he's gonna probably add it to when I'm doing this or something. I can imagine.
Yeah, and you did it again.
Why do I fall for this shit? I fall for it every fucking time.
Boy, is his face red.
Yeah, you ain't shitting. But you know what, Tyler? What I do like about this cover is, you know, like plenty of times we'll see the cover of a lot of the He-Man books, and all books in general are comics. And what you see on the cover never really happens in the book. And while it's on something to a different level, we do kind of see this in the book, just in a different way. But I was like,
it's in a different way. But it's
in a different way.
I mean,
but yeah,
it is. But it's a very I mean, almost like it's like He-Man's in hell, you know, with the fire around. Skeletor's laughing at him, trying to stop.
And you're wondering, why is he trying to hold this back? Like, what is he doing this for? And then you find it's powerful. That is just, there's no other word to describe it. But that is a powerful piece. I love it.
It's one of the most intense images that Earl did. Like, and of all the Golden books too, like it's probably the most aggressive, I think. Like, there's a lot of great climactic covers that he's done, but the strength and power of He-Man and Skeletor laughing.
You can actually feel him pulling on it. Very dynamic. That's an amazing fucking cover.
Yeah, you can feel him pulling on, huh?
Oh fuck! Don't give him any. You always have to. Oh, him too.
Yeah, we're in this together, Joe.
In together. That's right.
Just now.
Yeah, I just didn't.
I know it's
see
played
that
several
before.
times to show you. Joe must be looking at pictures of Jen on or the victims he's got in his closet.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times I've shown up on the screen doing that, and it goes right over Joe's head.
Yeah. You know what's really interesting about this? Going to the next page here, Roger McKenzie, Ren's fucking uncle or brother or something.
Oh, how about that?
Did the story?
That's why the art is so good.
Yeah.
Yes,
it is good. This does have very good art.
Exceptional artwork in this. I think it's by the same. The Dippity Dots. What do you?
Kirby Dots. Jack
Kirby Dots. I thought you said Dippity Dots, like the ice cream.
Yeah, Dippin' Dots.
Look at the Dippity Dots.
I expected from Joe to think about ice cream, not you.
That's what it sounds like you said. Maybe where you come from, where the Slavs live, you eat Dippity Dots.
What?
that is a great sound. What?
Oh shit!
Illustrated by Luis Eduardo Barreto,
who illustrated Secret of the Dragon's Egg also.
By the way, pay attention to Orko, because on several pages he's pretty much illustrated with a mouth, just like in some Filmation episodes.
Oh, yeah, I often thought that when I was a kid, like the scarf, it often looked like a mouth at times, and I would think,
like you can kind of see there too. It looks like kind of open mouth, even on that page. Yeah,
you can see the look of oh shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, we see another lazy day.
Not impressed, Joe.
What?
I didn't impress you, Joe.
No, you did good. You did great. I'm proud of you. You did fantastic. And
you should do like some voice work and shit like that, don't you think?
Start
a channel doing some shit.
Tell you what. No, I'm gonna be honest though. I mean, I would. No, I'm not gonna do it.
I heard Nathan laughing over there.
No,
we were all just talking all over each other. What a clusterfuck this is right now. Nathan's giggling. Joe's in his own world, and Jason's just, say it again. What? Did I do good? What?
I think there is a little latency going on here, everybody, that I think is causing a lot of it. But yeah, I might have to just start clicking on Mike.
We may just have to go to a classic round table thing. Okay, Joe, what do you think? Nathan, what do you think? Deucin, what do you think? Let me tell you what I think.
I'll talk about each page one at a time, and we don't talk over each other. Then we go to the next page, and we keep doing that because that is fun. Look at Adam. He is lazy there. Tila is telling him that and scares him. What do you think, Tyler?
I want to eat tarantulas.
tarantulas. They are good though. No, but yeah, it's God. To brown table shit.
God.
Sorry.
God, I could eat some right now.
Well, no. But either way, I always liked when they would show Teela in the Cobra outfit at times. I was just like a sucker for that. Yeah.
I kind of felt like they stick with that because I always considered this particular book like the end of like the first run of Golden Books, because I feel like it based on the Golden Book VHS tape, which we'll touch on again here, which Joe knows that one. I'm assuming Deucin may or may not know. I don't know. But like it went with Caverns of Fear, Thief of Castle Grayskull, The Sword of Skeletor, and then Time Trouble, or AKA The Eye of Eternia. I kind of always saw this was like the last one, along with maybe Mask of Evil and The Trap.
The Trap. And did you say The Thief of Castle Grayskull? Did you mention that,
yes.
or did I get
yes?
Out? Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I said it, but you are. But
what happened?
Yeah. Who farted?
Yeah. The Trap. God, one of the most beautiful covers. Remember for any of their books, but a horrible fucking story. God.
Yeah.
Focus on this story. Look how dynamic this page is.
I like the way Teela is drawn in the back there, and I love how vibrant the colors are. I mean, Adam looks great, Cringer looks great, Orko, like it's very Filmation-esque right here. It's I threw the whole book for the master. Yeah,
pure perfection.
It's beautiful. Yeah, I love it, and I love the pose of Adam, like getting ready to unsheathe the sword there. I mean, you can hear the He-Man thing getting ready to kick right in.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Boom. It's dynamic. Same here. Look at that. Look at those angles. Look at those poses.
Yeah,
and Cringer is massive there, like because he's a big tiger.
He's transforming.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, the claws on him there, and the intensity in Adam's face there as he's transforming.
Yeah,
like it's beautiful.
It looks pretty much pretty close to what Buscema would draw.
Yeah. God, Sal was one. I mean, John. Excuse me. Sal eventually would be really good too, but John by far. Yeah, this is it. Deucin's right. This definitely feels like it's John Buscema inspired to a certain degree here, or his style.
John Buscema plus Filmation, fucking fantastic. Meanwhile, what do they do for Revelation? Oh, they take inspiration from Sailor Moon. Whoop-de-fucking do.
Yeah. And special effects done by Industrial Light and Moron.
When I was reading this story, I was definitely like, yeah, this could have easily been an episode of Filmation,
by far,
without a doubt.
Yeah, it would have been awesome to see this in Filmation.
That's another good thing about these is that they don't go far from the cartoon, so you can easily picture them as mini episodes or even full episodes. They treated kids with respect. They didn't treat them like morons.
Yeah,
like for instance,
they treat them like they were young.
And Jojo, I'm talking.
Go ahead, Deucin. I muted him.
What?
They treated kids with respect, unlike the makers of the CGI He-Man show.
Yeah,
okay, Joe, now you can talk.
I was just co-signing you just to say that no, they treated, like I said, kids back in the day like young adults, like we had a mind and we could think for ourselves, and not that we're just little people that just gobbled up garbage and nonsense. We actually had a thought, we could use our imaginations, and it was quite different. So I agree.
And they were inspiring us.
No, they were. And and I want to say something else about, like, at least with Battle Cat, I like the consistency with how well he's drawn too, because sometimes in some of the books I've noticed like he got very strange with how his mask would change, look, and look awkward. Oh, and one thing about this Eye of Eternia, now it's a weird little kind of little trivia piece, but it did make a slight return for Burger King as the evil eye.
Yes, it did.
It actually came back, so a lot of people didn't know that, so it came back, and I thought it was kind of cool. It's like, I wonder what made the artist, this book maybe was just so inspiring to them that they thought, you know what, I want to fucking put that back in there. Because I can't imagine Burger King or Mattel saying, hey, put the Eye of Eternia in there. But it's kind of cool that it's
well, it does make me wonder, because in the Golden Book tape, there's extra pieces of artwork for this story in particular. Like the stuff that you see that you don't see in this book that is like specifically drawn just for this and that gold, and it makes me kind of think like maybe I don't know they went to some of the guys who worked on some of this stuff and like, hey, let's go put that in there.
Yeah, I just loved it. It was such a cool touch.
Show that artwork again. Show that artwork again.
Okay, hold on, let me get it.
Move it a bit to your right or left.
Well, even the pose of He-Man right there,
Look
that's right out of the
I
book
think it's
too.
the same. Wait.
Yeah, it might be.
I think it's the same artist.
It looks very much like Lewis's artwork.
Oh my God! Wait,
it's compacted a bit there, but yeah.
Or at least definitely somebody redrew. But yeah, look at that picture, and then look at that picture. Yeah.
I mean, that Skeletor is very similar to what we'll see later on in the book in terms of how he's drawn. It's
let's check out Orko. Let's see if they maybe even reuse this Orko anywhere. Right? I wonder if that was redrawn and just added glasses. You know, like maybe he's in this.
Seems to be by someone else there.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, that's some cool shit on these things. So yeah, I just thought it was interesting. But yeah, they definitely that He-Man is the same one where you're looking right there. But okay, cool little trivia piece.
I like that pose of He-Man there, and this like that. Right? I mean, just with the sword there, and this shot here, like I love how Skeletor is drawn here.
I love how he looks.
This one seems inspired by Evil Seed.
How do you mean?
Right next page. Show the next page. Right there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you mean there. See, I took this as just I hadn't seen Evil Seed when I saw the Golden Book of this, so I took it as just these nasty, scary tentacles, which generally scared me as a kid. Like not like Freddy Krueger, but like holy shit, you know, like I thought
they kind of gave smoke on this one. This one they did more like smoke green coming out, but either way. But that previous page where the sorceress is looking at Skeletor through the evil eye, and then how he senses it and turns, you could feel that picture right there. It's so creepy.
It's fucking scary.
What Joe just mentioned there too is in the Golden Book tape. Like they show a sequence, they show the evil eye floating in what looks like space, and Skeletor's looking back at him and laughing.
We're going to have to talk about that sometime. We got to put that on this.
We're surprised, Joe. We're actually going to put that on after we look through this.
Oh, well, shit. Okay.
Yeah, Nathan's got it time-stepped to where we can just, it's like 5 minutes long. It's like
we'll just watch it together.
Yeah.
I mean, another thing about that Skeletor moment, it's so much cooler than anything on Revelation.
That Burger King box, it beat the shit out of everything in Revelation.
That went without saying. More or less.
It does. It's such a low bar to set, and those pricks just they don't know how to write. Good, evil.
That's the thing. These storybooks are supposed to be the low bar, and yet they're so fucking high they can't even reach them.
And that's something I'm like, I you know, we rant and rave and we bitch and complain maybe to some people on this podcast, but like we always want to emphasize why this property deserves to be treated with the highest level of respect going forward, because look how much respect this property got in the 80s. Like they clearly were not about talking down the kids, as we've already told before, but like it's just amazing that these books, we look back at this stuff, we don't roll our eyes at it, we don't look at it like, well, you know, if it was done this way, no, we're entertained by this very short book called Time Trouble. He-Man stopping the cosmic clock.
Yeah, escapism. That's all we wanted in this story, which you haven't like. No, I mean, just like you said, and that is the cosmic clock. And if Skeletor's now in another dimension, if he gets this clock, he can, control time. It's like that'd be a big fucking problem.
This creeped me out too. The sorceress being pulled in by tentacles like that. I just like, and the way it sounds in the Golden Book video, I was like, holy shit, man. Like, it was just like, oh my God, like, He-Man's in some serious shit here, dude, with the sorceress being pulled through like that.
It's like a hentai.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask Dushin because, with the Golden Books, of course, it was sort of ingrained in you as a kid. You at least read one, if anything, or picked up a couple of them. When were you introduced to these?
Oddly enough, we only got one Golden Book. He-Man in the Caverns of Grayskull. That story with the caverns underneath Grayskull.
The Caverns of Fear.
Yeah, the Caverns of Fear.
Yeah. Which is a good one.
And bizarrely, we got it in like 1994. after the cartoon was way gone off the air, after the Toyland was gone, we randomly got that book, and we were supposed to also get him and the Rock Soldiers, whatever that.
Rock Warriors.
Yeah, the Rock Warriors. We were also supposed to get that, but that never got published.
Huh.
And like the moment I saw it, like I completely by chance saw it in a bookstore, and I just had to have it because like it's the new He-Man content to me.
Yeah.
So can I have it? My parents bought it for me. I read it. I enjoyed it. The art was kind of a mixed bag, but it was still fucking enjoyable.
Do you still have it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What condition did you rip the shit out of it or anything? Because I know you fuck a lot of things up that you have.
I drew mustache on Man-at-Arms.
Did you really? Well, hey, remember the golden book?
He's talking about Caverns of Fear. Well, in the gold,
Get the book. You got the book by you. I'd like to see your shitty mustache and stuff.
He doesn't have a camera.
I'll have to dig it up. It's somewhere.
Oh, you don't have to do that then. I thought it was maybe with me. I grab here, I grab there. Sometimes it's all set. Well, I thought maybe you had it close. But yeah,
it's much better than your monster.
Piss off. That was a great fucking piece. That monster was great.
It was lame. Deal with it.
Okay, it was.
By the way, look at the mouth on Orko.
Yep.
Yeah.
Even at the top. Yeah, I mean, I know what you mean.
Yeah, how they drew it to sort of match the expression that he's having at the time.
Yeah, which I think is, when you're trying to convey emotion with the character whose face is covered, it makes sense.
But Tyler, what sound do you suppose Orko would make?
Oh, God.
For which picture are we talking? The one on the bottom?
The
or
second one. The second one.
I don't know.
That's it.
I can't do the sound of cards falling. I can't.
No, not cards. Orko himself, not cards.
Okay, and not doing cards, but oh fuck. That's what you'd say. Oh.
God, he's just,
and Deuce is like, I got 1 million of them. Ha, cha, cha, cha.
Back to the fucking.
I'm just glad.
I've forgotten too. Oh yeah, Deuce, and he's wanting to play farts, and he's like, ha ha ha. That's my slog.
I'm not playing the farts.
Yeah, it's me playing the farts.
Oh, I thought it was Deuce playing. So it's like they've already. Hey, okay, so Deuce is setting Nathan up for the punchline of.
Sweet, Tyler, do we look alike to you? Are you racist?
All right, I'm very curious, Alan. How does me asking who's setting up the fart make me a racist?
Because you couldn't tell who is doing it.
What?
It's racist.
How is that racist? Because you do realize anybody can fart, genius.
I'm offended.
Of course you would be. I guess it's not woke to recognize who farted.
The same to you.
I guess you'll be going after me like on Fox News or CNN or something. It's weird though. That.
You're just lucky that you don't have a Twitter account.
No, I don't have Twitter. Fuck Twitter.
It's weird that you couldn't
have to go after your Facebook account.
Are we about done here?
Well, it's weird. You see, He-Man comes back. He needs canceled. See,
I will not be canceled. You cannot cancel me. This is just just stop everything.
So yeah,
sounded like
we get Orko, so he can use his magic to open up the.
Joe is so awkwardly pushing this story along to avoid being called a racist here. Because Deuce is just calling. I don't either. Deuce is just like, you're a racist. You didn't hear who fought it.
So they get him in another dimension. Holy shit! What is going on? So yeah, he opens up the eye. They send those fuckers into another dimension so they can save the sorceress and stop that clock. And when they get to it, with all the fighting and shit, what I do like when they get to the one pages as we advance, I know that'll be a little bit.
I love this shot. This is awesome.
Look at Stratos. Look at Stratos, the most heroic character of them all.
God. What the fuck did he do? He's there, and on the other page, he looks like he's ready to palm Merman in the head or something. And
oh my God!
It's so dynamic.
I'm so gonna take your mask off when I see you in person, Joe.
Why did they fucking include him in this story? He's worth look. I could put
because look how badass he is. Look how badass he is.
I'm gonna put I hate this fucking page of Stratos. I love everybody else, but God, he's so fucking worthless. He's shaking his fist at everybody like old man Stratos. It's like, oh God, he sucks.
You're an old man. You're an old man.
Well, I kind of am. But wait, but when we get to the next pages, because if it hits 12 with that clock, and then Skeletor, remember, will have all the power. Oh yeah, I forgot. That's another. Now that's a great page too, Beastman. Now see, he got whopped. He got hit right there with that fucking mace right there. Now that's how you hit somebody. You're in action, you're doing stuff. That looks dynamic. That looks intense.
Well,
that's a great
speaking of
page.
that, isn't it amazing how that sort of stuff was allowed here but not on television?
Oh, with
Yeah, go
weapons and
figure on
stuff,
that one.
Yeah. Yeah, it is weird. No, I agree.
Yeah.
That is weird.
Very little implied violence on the show, like He-Man punching Clawful, for example, in Driel's return. Like, you know what happened, you just can't see it.
You know what I like about this now, beyond them telling us, narrating about the clock going down 3, 4, 5. I like the bongs because when you just bong, bong, like you could feel it and hear it, and of course,
like Roger Sweet.
From that. He said bong. Isn't it funny, people?
Why did they think that was so funny? I never understood why people went nuts about
a bunch
that.
of putzes. It's that shitty nerd humor,
I thought it was just the dumbest thing. I've seen it everywhere.
Enlarge me, Nathan, enlarge me.
It's like they're just asking for Viagra or something like that.
Yeah. Talk about something to put on a shirt.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm not Chill Motto. Son of a bitch.
That's great.
All right.
Yeah, that is good.
Dicks.
I do want some of this art available to be put on a shirt, though. Like, I would love to have some of this artwork isolated for a T-shirt.
Like which one?
There's a lot of great pieces.
I mean, like, I love the shot of He-Man and Skeletor isolated like that. I would love to have that with the, like, I don't know, maybe fire around them. Or a lot of the background that's used there. Just, or hell, just that whole image of Stratos fighting Merman and He-Man and Skeletor, like, on a T-shirt. Like, it's just...
Could we have that minus Stratos,
or just
and then it'd be like perfection?
Well, if you don't want Stratos, then you got to insert Lizard Man in place.
Okay.
But lizards don't fly.
Well,
he's leaping into the air like Spider-Man.
But Stratos is flying. Stratos is
he's flying there.
Stratos looks like he's taking a shit. He looks terrible. I don't like this fucking page with him.
It's amazing. Deal with it.
It's horrible. He's fucking...
All right. Point is here, can someone make this happen here?
Yeah, let's see. We could get Lizardman in there and make sure the green doesn't
I just want this artwork. I want some of this artwork of, or like the He-Man, like, standing there with the swords and the Eye of Eternia. Like, that could be a T-shirt, Just okay.
No, I'm looking. Yeah. We'll see what can happen. All right, let's get back to the bongs and shit, and got to get the sorceress.
And the Roger Sweets and
no, none of that. Got to free the sorceress. Got to take out Skeletor in the next page, and then after that is when we'll give it. Yeah, see that? Bam, there we go. Took them out. That's the 11th bong. They can't let it go to 12. So what happens right here is on the next page. You see He-Man there. Now he's holding the pendulum from hitting. So like I said, it does go back to how on the cover instead of
the sound, Joe. Make the sound.
No, I'm not gonna say that shit no more because now we're gonna be talking about Roger Sweet, and that's the dumbest fucking meme gif or whatever they created. Never understood it.
Bong. Make the sound the He-Man is making.
No, I'm not doing that shit no more. You're not setting me up no more.
Yes,
so
you will. You will.
He said, "Oh yes, you will." No, that's it. So he's. That sound that he did in Filmation. Piss off. So there. So he stops it, and then the thing fucking explodes.
Joe, I think he's wanting you to do it for another reason, but it's safe. Joe, go ahead and do it one more time.
He wants me to do it again?
No, do the sound. No, because I think I know what he was doing. Because I think he was trying to time it with Nathan. So go ahead, just do a sample of He-Man.
Okay.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh God, dickhead! He stopped.
I wasn't. I was like kind of not paying attention. And I saw this too when he's saying, "Let's get back to the bongs." I'm like, "Oh yeah, is Bozone back?"
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
God.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well,
start playing fucking drums in the background.
And there's the boom and the big explosion. and you wonder what the fuck happened. But of course, somebody that they consider worthless, he's never been good at nothing and anything. He saves the day.
Mouth.
Why?
Yeah, in the mouth, the smile. The smile. Yep, you see the smile, but Orko saves the day. He is fucking competent.
Look how great.
I like that. I like the illustration of Orko at the bottom of the cards. I like that.
Put that on a shirt.
Absolutely mischievous.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's a good picture of him.
And not a
I know
failure.
the O is missing. I can add the O back in, but yeah.
Yeah, he needs the O there for sure.
Okay, I'm gonna do that page. I like that page. I actually like that. Okay.
Yeah, that'll be the only one Joe will do. Don't worry about it.
No, I'm gonna do all this, but yeah, and he doesn't have an O on the last page either. Kind of botched a couple, but otherwise, that was a great story. Now I want to hear this fucking thing again. It's been a while since I heard the Golden Book.
That was great.
Let's go. I want to hear it. I'm pumped. Do I gotta click the link, or you can play it on here and it's okay?
No, Nathan takes care of it, Joe.
Oh, good. All right, this is something different. All right.
It's the future, Joe.
It's the future.
Oh, I thought it was weird though. Just like, the ending of this seemed sort of abrupt.
Quick.
Yeah.
I thought the same thing. It is abrupt.
Limited pages.
Well, I know I get that, but usually if you're reading a mini comic or something, you kind of get like, the end, which I see they're trying to do here, but it's just. In light of Orko's recent display of magical skill, everyone found this quite amusing. And then
it's a weird last comment to the page. I absolutely agree. I thought the same thing. Agreed.
Virtual camera. Whoops. There we go.
And Nathan is dead. He's back.
Hey.
God, I think me and Joe did a commentary for this Golden Book video like before Nathan came along, back in the day.
It was a while ago.
Yeah.
The Doug days.
Almost 40 years ago.
Yeah.
All right. I don't. I'll turn the volume down a little bit, and then if it's too low, I'll crank it up. And all right, here we go.
Chapter 2: The Eye of Eternia.
This narration sucks.
This is the beautiful palace of Eternia, home of King Randor and Queen Marlena. Prince Adam relaxes in the garden.
It's a lovely day, isn't it, Cringer?
Nearby, Orko, the palace magician, tries again to make a house of floating cards.
Oh, no, not again.
Adam's piece is interrupted.
I shit myself.
Look, it's the sorceress of Grayskull, Zor, in her falcon form.
Something must be wrong or she wouldn't have come.
Prince Adam draws his hidden sword and speaks the magical words.
By the power of Grayskull,
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
To Castle Grayskull, Battlecat. Zor, lead the way.
At Grayskull, as He-Man charges over the drawbridge, Zor is transformed into the beautiful sorceress.
There is great danger for Eternia.
What is it, sorceress? Tell me.
He-Man, look into the eye of Eternia, but beware, there is great risk.
I am willing to take the risk.
The eye reveals all foes in every dimension. Look.
Look at that. How cool that is.
Skeletor's dark magic has transported them to the cosmic clock.
With it, the Lord of Destruction can control time, unless we can discover a way to travel there and stop him.
He can plunge Eternia into the darkness of eternal night.
Or eternal winter.
Or even move time backwards.
To the beginning of time, destroying all life.
Yes, He-Man. Skeletor and his evil henchmen will be all that remain.
But how can we reach them? They are in another dimension.
I warned of the risk. Look out! He sees us watching.
We've been slimed. Skeletor's evil magic.
It's dragging us into the eye.
He-Man's sword slices through the foul tentacles.
Help me! It's pulling me in!
Sorceress! Sorceress!
The sorceress swirls through the eye of Eternia to the dark and mysterious dimension where Skeletor waits to enslave her in time.
All is lost. unless we go through the eye to release her.
She is mine!
This is some scary shit.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, as
yeah.
Orko entertains the court of Eternia,
I like
the
that. I like that bass line. That's nice.
Orko, no time for parlor tricks. We need real magic. Orko, we need your help.
But...
Quick! We must go through the eye of Eternia.
I'd rather pull a rabbit out of a helmet. Ta-da! Well, here goes nothing. I did it!
The masters of the universe swirl through time, carried into a distant dimension. There, Skeletor has taken control of the cosmic clock.
He-Man, you dare face me? Too late! I have the sorceress and the cosmic clock!
The sorceress is in a glass prison.
The sorceress speaks directly into He-Man's mind.
He-Man, if the cosmic clock strikes 12, Skeletor will control time forever.
To arms! We must defeat Skeletor!
Take that, Beastman!
Yield, evil men!
Merman is mine!
Battle Cat smashes the glass prison to free the sorceress.
I shall control time and Eternia! Not while I'm still around.
He-Man leaped to grab the pendulum of the cosmic clock.
I must keep the clock from chiming. Your puny strength can never overcome time!
He-Man desperately struggles, while back at the palace, Orko watches the struggle through the eye.
I gotta help! How can I help? How did I do it last time?
He waves his arms and the cosmic clock explodes, hurling the masters of the universe back through the eye of Eternia.
You saved us. Great work, Orko. The sorceress is free.
Good thing I kept my eye on things. How's that for a timely rescue? And now, my friends, my famous floating house of cards. Ta-da! Oops!
Orko, how can you send us through the eye of Eternia and yet not finish a simple card trick?
I guess my timing is a little off.
See, that works better.
See, that does. So now that's what was great about these videotapes too, is they did add the little extras. Some of the stuff, like you said, that while they might have been, constrained or whatever to a certain amount of pages or limited to the amount of pages in these books, stuff was added to those videos. So that was pretty cool.
That was actually, I hate to admit this, that was the first time I'd ever watched one of those.
Really?
Oh,
so you had?
I mean, they're.
Oh, and the other three that are on there too, the Sword of Skeletor, which Deucin definitely needs to see that book and that one, because that, to me, that was probably the best of the Golden books. I think. I can't remember if Joe thought that too, or if he liked because Thief of Castle Grayskull. That was another one I wanted us to revisit as well.
No, I mean, hell, I'd say we could revisit them all now that we have more people on the show to talk about.
Knowing that, since Nathan hasn't watched them, I don't think Deucin has seen this. Rebecca may or may not have. I'm sure Red probably hasn't seen.
No, I know Ren hasn't. No,
I have
way.
a question.
Yes.
What's that?
Deucin.
Why didn't they have Filmation do these?
Well, interestingly enough, there is one story. I don't know if it. No. There is one that was a 2-pack of Mordek and Grizzlor. It's a particular story. No, I'm just saying, and that had a tape, and it was voiced by the Filmation actors, and it's great. And like these, as you can see, it's like these already exist with tapes and records, so they're awesome. If anybody ever wanted to do those, just look these up, and you could always.
I meant they could have done this in association with Filmation, and they could have done animation because.
Well, Golden Book was doing this.
This would require all that much new animation.
Well, this is the kind of thing that Golden Book would do with a lot of their VHS tapes. Is they would just take images from the books that they released, put very limited amounts of it, because they did it with like the Gingerbread Man, the Three Little Pigs, They did another one with He-Man.
This is the thing. That's precisely why it would be very useful to have Filmation do it, because they can utilize their stock animation library.
Is that what you're saying? Is they could have just, why didn't they take some of these stories and just make them into Filmation episodes? Is that what you were saying?
No, like to put them on VHSs to accompany these.
He's
give them as exclusives.
What he's asking is why didn't they get the Filmation voice actors to do the voice work?
Voice actors and animation.
Well, it was a separate license thing that Golden Book did on their own. Like it just wasn't attached to Filmation. Like
just asked.
Well, you know, one thing we have no idea if they did.
It probably would have cost more money.
It would have cost a lot more money too to get those guys to come over and do this. And these guys were probably a lot of in-house voice actors because they, like I said, they did. They even did a She-Ra tape of this as well. Okay, yeah, get it together, Alan.
The one thing that is interesting is so many people were acclimated to Man-at-Arms from Filmation with the mustache that when they were like looking at the toy and the books, they were like, you know, the early ones, well, where's his mustache? He's supposed to have mustache, because some people were introduced to the cartoon first. And I was like, well, I actually remember the toys were first and some of these books were out before that. So what did they do is, as you'll see, some of these books where he didn't have the mustache, when they do it on the Golden Book, or excuse me, the Golden VHS tape, they added the mustache.
Yeah, Caverns of Fear, when he shows up, he's got a mustache with his mace up. Yeah.
I mean, that's cool, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It's just little details like that, you know, that they...
I liked it.
Yeah. And like I said, they did one covering the Rock Warriors.
Let's talk about over each other all at once.
It's the delay. That's the only reason it's doing
it.
Yeah,
I think there is.
Yeah, make excuses.
Of course, I do like cutting Dushin off because that fucker, he cut me off a couple times. I'm trying to have fun. Back here.
What?
I'll do
what?
it.
What are you saying? What?
There we go. Look at that. Isn't it so quiet?
Oh, choke the shit out
nice.
of me.
Choke the shit out of him.
I want to grab him right around his
no idea.
neck and just choke and choke and choke.
And Nathan's talking about his latest. Joe's talking about his latest victim.
Yeah.
Oh shit! So that was good. God damn it!
I'm glad. Because I told Nathan before, I would love for us to revisit some of these Golden Books since we did most the ones me and Joe did way back when just me and Joe.
And you didn't even have the visual aspect of it back then either. Yeah,
we just had to sit and look, talk about it. Unless you had the book at home or went on He-Man.org at the time.
Yeah,
you know, you had no visual to go by. So
yeah,
like cavemen.
We were all cavemen.
I've gone back and watched some of the older stuff that we had done, even when I came on board, and I'm like, woof.
There's some rough shit.
Okay. Which I guess I felt like it just everything that we did even back then, is all due for upgrades and reboots.
We're like Hollywood, man. We're gonna run out of ideas.
Just reboot everything.
Yeah, we can have a reboot of the podcast with Tyler as a woman.
There we go.
Yeah. We'll have Rebecca play me. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, there we go. We'll just swap roles and then. I'm not going to go any further than that. No, Dushin, no. Bad Dushin. Get the spray bottle and just spray.
Yeah.
We need a black woman. We need to increase diversity.
I was thinking about this the other day.
And the black woman has to have street smarts.
No. I was thinking about this the other day.
Well, we have Joe for street smarts.
Yeah, there we go.
But look how white he is.
But you don't understand. Joe's got a skin condition.
He's literally burning my retinas.
You fucker. That's pretty good. Bastard. That's good.
I do kind of wonder sometimes if people inadvertently got the wrong impression, because it's not like we did this on purpose, but it's all right, we bring
Look at those four racists.
We bring on a female to our show. We bring on an African American,
and she just happens to be white as well.
Yeah,
coincidence, I'm sure.
No, and then we bring someone from very far away on here. I kind of wonder if people are like, "You did that on purpose." It's like, no, I just
we sold out.
You brought in John McDonald. Oh, his surname is McDonald. Oh, so diverse. But he's
No,
right.
no,
They're not
he's
fooling
Jewish.
anyone.
That's why we brought him in. He's Jewish.
No, I honestly
He's-
wouldn't
he's a
see
Vulcan
anybody
Jew.
thinking that. It's just
Scots
we're all
aren't
friends and we all
Jewish.
love No, I mean we all love Masters of the Universe. I mean, it's just that's it. We're friends. We all known each other for
The
however
only
long.
diverse thing about Scots is that they wear skirts.
Okay, any questions from the chat?
I like
Put
how
them there.
Dusha's just got all of these like weird random things. that
He
he's
comes
just
out of
been-
nowhere. It's like I don't know what the fuck he's gonna say next.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the chat, if you do have questions for us from anything, from comics, cartoons, anything in fucking general, popping up here. Otherwise, we're gonna keep hearing Dushin with this random weird shit. I mean, what's your last name again? Mitrovich? Is that what it is? Mitrovich?
You see, it's
Is that-
like such a racist.
Is it a Slavic name?
No shit.
Klopek. What is that, Slavic?
Oh shit, The Burbs! What a great fucking movie.
I'm
That's
sure.
a
I'm
great
sure
movie.
Deuce likes to eat pretzels and sardines a lot too.
Sardine.
Yeah, admittedly, I mean, who
Sardine?
didn't as a kid? I remember eating them as a kid, but then I can't eat that.
God,
shit no more.
only Joe Amato would eat as a child would eat that kind of shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean, it
God.
was
You didn't eat meat that you find on the floor.
Leave me alone. But no, it was good on pretzels. Sardines were good, but now I can't. Oh, I can't stomach to look at them. When I opened that can and when I'd see them, I was like, I just
Joe
can't
was
do
actually disgusted by something that's.
I imagine like Joe goes to like the local slaughterhouse and just picks up scraps on the ground
that. Oh,
and
did
takes
you
them back to the
bastards see what? Did you see what John Itis fucking sent me? Trying to kill me. Where the fuck are they at? Hold on.
Did he send maggots?
I was just laughing. Deuce said, I think he said that earlier, and
yeah.
Yeah.
Hold up. This was about, I don't know if it was 3 weeks ago, how long ago. No,
Joe, I haven't
Joe,
seen
Joe,
you
your
in
microphone
months.
is
How would I
off.
know?
Your microphone is off. We can't hear you.
Oh, I turned it back on.
Wait. Okay, bastard.
Sound like Joe yelled out in German, 9!
About 3 weeks ago, John
What?
Itis sent me. Shut up, you dick nut bastard. Now let me finish, you fucker. So, anyways, about
Nathan,
3
his
weeks ago.
microphone is off. What's going on?
I swear to God, I'm going to choke him. Come to PowerCon, you fucker. Anyways, about 3 weeks ago, he sent these, 100-year-old duck eggs, these rotten-ass shit things to me. I thought he was going to send me real food to eat.
Oh, I saw you do that on the Facebook group for like 2 seconds. I'm like, I'm not watching this shit.
Oh, yeah, I sat there, and like I said, you see how they're just sealed? I got 4 more of these. Was like, I sat there, opened up, it just smells like fucking just death.
Oh, go ahead, Joe. Eat one now.
No.
Do it.
Anyways,
Welcome back, Joe.
Yeah.
No, these are bad. I puked. I puked.
You have a bucket. You have a bucket, don't
Yeah,
you?
I'm not
that's where
going to
all
do
the
this,
spare
guys. This
body
is,
parts
Yes,
go,
you
man.
will.
It's
You
just-
will. You have milk. You have buckets. Do it.
I don't want to throw
At
up
least
again. I
smell
threw
it.
up.
At least smell it.
I have to send 3 of these off. That means I have 1 left.
Who the hell are you going to have eat
Why
those
are
for
you? Why do you still have them?
Because I'm sending 3 of these off to somebody else to eat, and then I wanted to like trick somebody
Who,
in my
Jenny?
family to make them
So you
sick.
want to poison other people, but you don't want to taste
What?
it yourself.
But I did. It was bad, and I had to make sure there's no
Terrorist.
maggots in it. When you cut, like I said, you first take off the wrapper, then that shell, because this is hard boiled. These eggs are black. They are pure black, and when you rip it open, the yolk is brown. It just smells like death. It was
Come on,
yeah. So I
come
bit
on,
it.
taste it a little bit. A little bit taste. Lick it.
No. Yeah, Jenny's
Like
right.
Jason
My
hanging out
baby's
with
right.
prostitutes.
Contemplating it. You
Wait,
Lick it.
I think about
Hold on.
Arnold from True Lies. Now.
You're like, do it small. Do it very
Listen,
slowly, Joe.
This is a brand new mask because
Lick it.
the other mask got this shit all over, and I had to rip it and throw it away because it smelled like death. So I just, yes, you're right, baby. I can't do it. This is a brand new mask. I just made it today.
No,
So
no, Jenny, don't discourage him. You're supposed to encourage him.
Yeah, I don't even know why you
can't.
brought that shit up. It's like John, I just
Come
sent me some
on,
shit.
Joe.
Like,
Come on.
maybe one day Nathan will find part of that video in Scaregirl's house and show you when I bit it, I spit it up, and then when it ended, I just went downstairs and threw up in the toilet.
I mean, it
was
went as well as you would expect something like that to go. Like I watched it,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not surprised. Here's a question
and
from
I usually-
JSP: with the
Oh, yeah, go
Blu-ray
ahead.
being out in Germany, do you think there's any chance of perhaps Shout Factory releasing the same Blu-ray set in English?
It all
Dushin would have
depends
to
on
know the
NBC.
answer to that.
It all depends on NBC Universal.
Yep. Yeah, if they want to be assholes about it, or are they like, we don't give a shit, we're not doing anything with it.
Yeah.
Deucin, what do you honestly think? Do you think that they would do that?
Well, yeah, Deucin actually worked on the upscales of the Blu-rays there, but Deucin, you got the inside scoop.
That's why I was asking.
I got accused that I was responsible for the upscales, that I ruined the show. It's like, what the fuck?
Oh my god, that was interesting. Yeah,
like you literally have to be blind to think that those are butchered.
Yeah,
but ideally, what should happen is that NBC Universal or whoever in United States license the cartoon, that they go to UK where the episode reels are stored and they make real HD transfers. But that costs a lot of money, so they're not inclined to do it. So, yeah. This is the best we'll get for who knows how long.
It's actually good that you brought. I probably should have. Speaking of which, I want to say JSP was the one that had posted in our group the set. Maybe you'll have to confirm that. What did I?
What the hell is that?
It's Tyler's lapel mic, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. I was trying. So, if anyone in the U.S. actually wants to purchase this set, this is what John Perriman in our group said. For those inquiring about the cost, the set costs $144.77. From there, I used a service Forward to Me that allows for me to use a place that I can get the set mailed to, since Play On Pictures won't ship outside of the EU. It's free to sign up and very useful. They'll hold on to the item for 30 days once they receive it. Once they get it, they'll send 2 emails, one to inform you that they received it and the other when it's ready to ship. When they get it to you, it then goes through the process of selecting the shipping service. I used FedEx International Connect Plus insurance at a cost of $106.22, which brought the grand total for the set to $250.99.
Good.
So that's just a heads up. If you're wanting to import it here, that's kind of roundabout the. Now the FedEx International, the other options maybe have been cheaper. Yeah. All right. So JSP says here that was him. Let us know in the chat the other options that were there for the shipping, because you went with the FedEx plus the insurance. So I imagine if you didn't get it insured, which understandable that you did, but if you didn't, were there cheaper options available? Because I know FedEx has a tendency to be a little bit higher when you're, selecting different things. It's like, all right, priority mail or like UPS, or FedEx has a tendency to be the higher end shipping option. This comes from Johnny Cock. Each of you give us your chosen American Gladiator name and then give a gladiator name to your co-host on the right clockwise. How about we just stick with, let's choose our own American Gladiator names.
I'm the Vermilion Devil. There, that's my name.
Yeah, but most of the names have like
one word.
One word, yeah.
Yeah. Hobo.
Do they all have just one? Every one of those bastards?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, like Viper, Nitro,
Titan,
Gemini,
Titus,
Laser,
Nitro.
Titan, yeah.
Turbo.
Tower, Thunder.
I've got a perfect one. Tyler.
Tyler, yeah, or just Tyler?
Tyler, yeah.
Okay.
Just simple Tyler.
Just simple Tyler. You can't get any more
Simple
epic
brain, simple everything.
Wait. If we're going by what he said, if you're going, you have to go clockwise, so you got to name me. What you going to name me?
Actually, I could do
Hobo.
Yeah, Hobo. That would be Joe's. Joe's would be Hobo. Speaking of simple tricks and nonsense, Taser, Laser, and Blazer.
Well, they already had Laser on the show, so.
Yeah, that's true.
But he was one of my favorites. Tyrant would be kind of a cool name.
Tyrant.
Yeah.
I don't know what mine would be.
Wrath, because I feel like Nathan's personality, like
just fucking Brian Clark in WCW.
Huh? I believe it. When I said it, I already knew that in advance, but I was hoping it wouldn't take it that direction.
Tyler would be Glacier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Shitty Sub-Zero knockoff.
Yeah.
I do want Joe. I don't know. you game to do like an American Gladiators watch along, all of us, or like watch one random.
Because they're on
episode of that?
YouTube now.
They're all on
they are?
YouTube.
Yeah, we could
Yeah.
do that. I love
Yeah.
American Gladiators.
Let's talk about that that fucking clip that you sent me, Tyler.
Oh yes. Oh man.
I'm not gonna play it on here because I don't know
Okay.
how that would work with it being as long as it is. But go ahead.
No, I was just watching an episode at random, and there's a guy that's playing Assault. He gets to the second weapon, and the commentators are talking about it. He gets to it, and he picks it up, doesn't even pull the trigger, and it shoots off by accident. He goes, God damn it. And it catches. The audio picks it up, and Larry Zonka and Mike Adams are laughing out loud on their commentary.
It's so fucking funny because listening to it, it sounds like if I was on the show. It
does.
The tone of it, because you just hear, God damn it, when it goes off. It's so fucking.
I was sitting in my car at work. I had tears running down my face. I was laughing so hard at this guy yelling, God damn it.
Because
knowing that they caught, they didn't edit it out. You know,
he just picks it up and like he goes to, and it just shoots out without him even doing anything. It's so good.
I'll have to look that up.
I have it saved on my favorites. I'll just send it to Joe. Yeah, or just
I'll get it and timestamp it. And
okay.
It to you, Joe.
Yeah, we have to. Yeah.
Here's a question from Papa Huds 69. For Joe and T-Rex, what was She-Ra's phrase that reverts her back to Adora? Help her
She
brother
didn't say
out.
anything. She never said anything.
Yeah.
I'm just assuming let the power return or or let
the
honor,
but
I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, it was never as far as I don't think it was ever animated or anything like that. No.
That's kind of interesting. That they never made that a thing.
Yeah, I think it would just be, it's just another piece of animation you had to, which we only got it one time on He-Man, and it was for a worthy cause. So it's just kind of one of the things.
More than once.
Yeah, well, yeah. But I would assume much like, well, I mean, here is for the honor of Grayskull. So there could be a variation of that, not necessarily let the power return. It could be, I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to say, and honestly, it's kind of
that would probably just be the same because you don't really need to do anything fancy with it. So
no, not really. I think too, like for Adora / She-Ra to say for the honor of Grayskull is to let everyone know, this is a spinoff of He-Man, but it's its own entity as well. So it's almost like the catchphrase is to like, hey, I'm connected to He-Man, but we're a separate show kind of thing.
And you could probably do the same thing with letting the power return. You could have kind of alter it just enough.
Yeah, or even just make it let the power return. Like, why not? What?
Let the honor return.
Man, it didn't have to be like that because the honor is like
awkward.
Yeah, it is awkward. Yeah, it doesn't.
Now she's gonna be dishonorable.
Yeah.
Now she's gonna be naughty.
What a dick.
Oh yeah.
Come here, Bo.
Okay.
Is this like Bo's gonna?
Here's a question from Oliver. In buying vintage or modern toys, do you prefer to purchase them online, toy stores, or at toy cons?
Online now, because I'm sick and tired of the bullshit with stores and all these Nazi scalpers, swiping everything and jumping up on eBay. $200.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Or hope that you come across it at like a flea market and they don't really know what they have. It happens. It's a little rare now. But.
I mean, online now too. It's like if you don't catch the pre-order, which those G.I. Joe Range Vipers went up on Hasbro Pulse the other day. I had no internet signal to order. When I got to my car, they were already sold out. Yeah. But you can go to Walmart and order them, but you got to pay in advance. Like, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, and when it comes to vintage, I was going to say, when it comes to vintage, I mean, yeah, you could clearly find things on eBay online, but usually at an exuberant price. So that's when it is fun, where if you're at a flea market or a toy show and there's a hidden treasure and somebody might not know, that's the most exciting for finding vintage things. But
it's gotten to where that's gone the way of the dodo, because anybody who just looks at their toys and think they're old, especially from the 80s.
This is gold. He has no armor, no weapons. I'm still going to charge you $20 for this Fisto. Oh, and he's missing his fist too. Oh, this is great.
But eBay
everybody, Savage He-Man.
Yeah.
There's some fuckers that do that, but I've seen other people that they don't do that, and they will give you good deals sometimes at those flea markets and places like that. So that is good.
Anytime you can haggle is always any place you're in a position to haggle is good.
Yeah, definitely.
JSP got back with the FedEx International Connect was the cheapest option. FedEx International Priority, DHL, and UPS were the other options. They were all more expensive. Huh. Okay.
Okay.
DHL I could see because DHL is usually a little more. I'm kind of surprised with UPS. I always thought that they were slightly lower than FedEx, but I guess it just depends too, place to place. Because like when I buy, shirts, when I'm not telling Tyler, I'm like, hey, this shirt's up, and then I buy it for myself. When you're looking at the shipping costs and like the options, usually UPS is there, and it was cheaper. So that's interesting. But I guess with international involved, then that kind of changes it as well. Which, thinking about that too. Fright Rags, which is a website that puts out horror-related shirts, hoodies, whatever. They released a Thing collection, and they had this hoodie that's like, Antarctica Research 82 Outpost 31 on it.
Yeah.
So I pre-ordered that. Well, they initially put them up, and those sold out. And they were like, hey, all right, well, if you missed out on this, then we'll have a pre-order. It'll ship a little bit later. I'm like, sweet. So I pre-ordered one, but fuck, man. $12 for shipping on a hoodie. Ooh, like, fuck. Wow. Yeah, so that sucks. So it's I don't know, $250. With what you get in that Blu-ray set, I feel like that's worth it. But Tyler, is that something that you're kind of thinking about pulling?
It's not so much the price; it sounds like the pain in the ass to getting it all set up. Like that's the part that makes me feel like I'm not opposed to paying that to get like a high quality, Blu-ray collection of this, but it's just the hassle of what it takes to get it. I ain't got the patience for that. I just don't.
It is a few more hurdles to
do. And that's why I would just rather go to a website. Here's $250. Send it to me. I would much rather do that than.
I wish there was an easier way to get the Blu-ray set. This comes from Phil Phillips, which is actually Gavin the Nerd. I have a question for the four handsome SOBs. You hear that, Alan? You're handsome too. Favorite and least favorite season of the original Ninja Turtles. Also, Joe, glad to see you back. Older brother.
Thank you.
Anything towards the latter part of the original Turtle series, because that's when it just gets sillier and sillier and sillier. The voice acting is not very good. And like the canceled last bit that was released on the first DVD. Deuce, I can't remember what the name of the alien villain was because it was such a shitty villain. It was like a purple alien. The one I'm talking about?
Yeah, he's called
Zorg or some shit like that.
No, I'll check because my brain is stopping.
It was like when I saw it, I'm like, oh yeah, fuck this. I'm not watching this shitty episode.
He's called. Just a moment. I got the model sheet.
Of course, he's got the model sheets. He's got everything.
I thought he's getting like a mother shit.
I thought he said mother shit too. You said
he's called Drag. Yeah.
Drag. You're Drag. Yeah, I know it's something with a D there, but
here's the thing. Like, so in that during that era, they got a lot more serious because, like, for me, my most favorite season is second season, followed closely by the third season. My least favorite is season 4 because season 4 is when the show went down the shitter. Like the quality was just fucking wretched. Like the stories have gone to shit because when you watch the show, it feels very much like they intended to end it with the third season at the episode 65. That was literally the finale of the show. Then they continued it and they did some massive retcons because at the end of the third season, the Technodrome literally got destroyed. But then in the following season, it turns out it's just merely damaged and it's sitting on this planetoid. But that season, the fourth season, is when the tone of the show really got butchered. And then after that season, things started improving, but it never got back to the level of the first 3.
Or like the voice acting, like for when they brought in Toka and Razar and Dirtbag and Ground Chuck. God, and I love Ground Chuck and Dirtbag. They're like two of my favorite villains, but seeing them in the animated series, like it was just awful. Like their voice acting is just wretched. It's appalling. Like I mean, they give Ground Chuck. It's just I don't like it because I got the toys first. So I naturally thought these guys were just like badasses, and they give Ground Chuck a very generic, Texas,
but
dialect.
He's voiced by Filmation's Flash Gordon.
It doesn't make it good though. I mean, it's good.
The Barbarian.
But why not give him more?
Boy, Tal, he really is a dick to you, isn't he? He's a real dick to you.
No, because
I made solid points.
No, I'm sorry, but it's not like every voice that Peter Cullen did. It was great too. I mean, there's a picture of Deucin in James's latest video. He looks like a member of the fucking Taliban.
I'm just gonna have a drink for a second. Dear God.
God. Anyway, well, but that's I like the latter seasons are just I find them hard to sit through. But that first season's great. Season 2 is enjoyable. Season 3 is enjoyable. Then after that,
those last few seasons when the sky is constantly red, animation gets a bit much.
That's when CBS took over. Like I think Fox. CBS took over and started putting
over in season 4. In season 4, CBS took over.
Yeah, and I remember that because I saw changes watching that on Saturday mornings, and I wasn't a fan of it.
Yeah, especially the music got really just.
Yeah, I just didn't like it.
Like thankfully later on they started bringing back the classic themes more, but then came the Red Season and they got rid of all the music, even the turtle theme.
Well, it seems too like how you were saying that seemed like the finale 65 episodes in, but I guess it's like why would you want to end it when that money is just pouring in, the way that it was.
Yeah, but that's probably why they got ordered to make.
Well, the first season was just meant as a one and done, and that was it. And because it did so well, like no, we need more.
Yeah, but when you look at the ending of the first season, it was pretty much still open to continuation.
Well, but then
of course, the second season, and second season ends with Technodrome falling into the lava and villains pretty much fried to death.
Well, the money brought them back.
Yeah. That would be a tough position to be in, because if you're also benefiting from something like that catching on and rising in popularity when you were only meant to end it here, it's like, do you take the money and keep going and risk that creative integrity that eventually
they could still keep making toys and stuff, like, because you think about He-Man, like, we got 2 seasons, technically 3, or they made 3 out of it, but really just 2 seasons. Kept in syndication, the toy line's still going. You got He-Man showing up in She-Ra, so if you want your He-Man fixed with new episodes, watch the She-Ra show.
Yeah.
But
also, too, when you look at compare the toy lines, like, there's no doubt about it that Turtles was way out of control with the variants and all the
the farmer turtles,
the cowboy turtles, the rockstar turtles,
space and shit. And
God, it was. And I think we can all agree, if you got any of those variants, it was not by choice. It was a birthday gift or a Christmas present.
Absolutely. Those were.
That's how it was for me. Yeah, the transforming turtles.
If you want to see a cool variant, first let me talk about one thing. Let me show you something. First, check out Mantor. You got vintage Mantor Sectars. Awesome.
Oh, hey,
wait.
Where'd you get that from?
Wait, look. Is it a black face?
No, it's Mantor.
This looks black.
It might be
the body's white.
I said the lighting does make him. Well, Mantor is a white character, but the light does.
But he's always darker. He was always darker than. But anyways, speaking of Mantor, you want to see a cool ass? Check out this variant, the fucking mighty car of Mantor. How fucking awesome is that? And look, that's a whole giant new head sculpt too. That's a big head sculpt. But look at this fucking thing. You want to see some awesomeness? I'm not gonna put it down, but you flick a switch and man, his head goes up and down. Look at this crazy shit.
Why did they make that?
Because they made some
Were you
crazy
on
shit.
drugs?
I think I can't remember if it's Sonai, the company. They made some crazy cool shit. They got a Mr. T one. They
I
also
don't know.
did
That
all
one doesn't
these.
look that cool.
But why?
It's fucking awesome.
It looks like a shitty custom Joe did.
It's
you know,
this is fucking awesome, and they got a Mr. T one. It's so fucking bizarre. It's so bizarre. It's cool, chromed ass fucking weapons. But let me tell you about something. The company also did vehicles that were like things that they always showed on the box. You'd see like a He-Man figure. But it was a He-Man figure that they actually modified just for the box. So these figures didn't exist, but the vehicles and weird shit did. And they always said, you can work with 5.5-inch figures, like with Masters. So they did crazy shit lines like that. I think they even did, is it Galaxy Patrol?
Galaxy Warriors?
Oh. No.
Galaxy
they did
Rangers?
I don't know if it was Rangers or Patrol, but there was a guy that looked, it was like Dargon's body. He had a different face, and he had this big fucking metal, like, dragon thing that he rode, but it was a Sectaurs knockoff, so it was the actual size of an actual Sectaurs figure. But I think it was like called, Galaxy
I've seen pictures of like the Sectaurs knockoffs, though. Like,
and they've had many racists. Yeah, they had different. They had ones that were like just kind of the insect ones that were just pure knockoffs. But then there was this Sonai Toys or whatever the hell the company was, did a lot of weird shit. And they love doing this chrome stuff for so many things. But god damn it, I don't know what it's called.
What's it called? I don't know what it's called. Here's for the
Okay,
topic from Michael Highland. I had the Golden Books, the Sword of Skeletor, and for some reason I can't forgot the weird pointy-eared guy crying on the cover that had nothing to do with the book.
Well, it was just an illustrated character.
Oh, the crying demon, that green guy. Yeah.
I always thought like he got hit in the face, like he got punched in the face, might even have his cheekbone broke or something like that. But he's just illustrated like inside that book. There's like a bunch of random, evil warriors, not like under the faction, but just random evil characters that were illustrated in that book, and that's just how I took it too. Just like a random demon that it's just illustrated to show to kind of expand like the group shot of He-Man and Man-at-Arms fighting Skeletor and the Evil Warriors.
Guardian Patrol, that's what it is. I'm going to link it to you. Check this shit out.
See, Joe wasn't even paying attention to anything. He's just...
of course not.
Wait, I got to show this to Nathan. You know me.
Get the attention span of a circus monkey.
What's that? What happened? No, you know me. I like forget real quick and easy, and I didn't want to, but I'm going to send this to Nathan. Nathan, please show this picture. It's Guardian Patrol. This is some cool shit. Here we go. I paste it. I hit enter. There. It'll be coming to you in about 3, 2
minutes.
1.
Yeah, man.
There it is.
Your fucking internet is shitty, dude.
Well, leave me alone, goddammit. I'm gonna get an upgrade eventually. But yeah, it's the Guardian Patrol, and you gotta check this shit out. They had some crazy shit. So this guy, go ahead.
Are you going to upgrade before or after you get a haircut?
I'm keeping it. See, look. See, now that is, they use Dargon's body, and then he's on this crazy fucking thing here. This company loved making just some crazy shit, but it's just some cool stuff. But then you'll see the
not
photo.
Really. That's pretty bad. That's pretty lame.
See, there he is. He's right there. I love this shit. I love this knockoff bootleg stuff because I do.
Why?
Damn it. Hey, Dushin, I want you to come to PowerCon. I'm gonna knock you out.
Why? All right. So this is like a robot Mantar with like a face on the fucking chest.
It looks like a really shitty prototype of Sagittar.
Hey, see, it's some cool shit. I like.
No,
this.
it's not. It's not. It's not
it's
cool.
Awesome. I love it. It's fucking great.
Does it have a police siren?
It looks like it makes some sort of
noise. Yeah, I bet it does. I gotta get this. I gotta get all that shit. I gotta find the Mr. T one. Type in.
Yeah. There you go, Joe, for $269.98.
Oh, never mind. But Nathan, type in Mr. T Mighty Car.
Now it's bad, really.
Yeah, but if you type in Mr. T Mighty Car, you'll find the other one because it's super rare, and this is super rare too. But they only did a few of these things and some other stuff. Man, people go nuts for them.
I remember when Joe put that on Facebook. I really thought that was some bullshit made up custom he did.
No, it's real. This is real.
I thought the same.
But it wasn't me because I could totally see Joe doing this. Like some idiot paid me to do this. Man. Isn't it awesome?
Exactly.
I love it.
God.
Man, wait, you see, check that out. I need the Mr. T one. This is really rare, really expensive.
Right.
You could just get the head and arms. It's exactly the same thing.
But you can't. But the thing is, that's a unique head. Just like this is a unique bigger head here. It's super rare. It's hard to get because I need it. I got problems. I love it.
Why?
Oh, we know that.
Oh yeah.
Dushin?
But why?
Can I like choke the shit out if you come to PowerCon or punch you right in your dick?
No, you pervert.
I love this shit. I love it. Okay, there. Christ, I had to get that off my chest. I don't know. I got
no
problems.
listing of it on eBay, so
you ain't gonna find that bastard.
You're gonna have
you
to
will
keep
not.
looking, Joe.
What? No, these are really durable. It's good fucking condition.
Nathan, check out. Try to find that other abomination on YouTube. The horse one, the centaur one.
I'm about to call it bouncer, guys, though, because I
just want to hear what kind of noise it makes.
Well, I'm just saying, you guys keep going. Like I need to make sure I get sufficient sleep for tomorrow. No, I'm not. I'm not encouraging. I'm just saying, I paid the price for this last week because we stayed until almost 11 o'clock last week. I'm like, I can't do that.
Sleep is for the babies.
We can't wrap it up without you, Tyler, because you got to do the ending quote. You got to do that for me. I got to have that.
Well, let's go ahead and wrap it up.
Well, first, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you are new to this channel, make sure you like, subscribe, share, and ring that bell so you can always be notified when we go live. And until next time, have a powerful day.
Exactly. Like a surveillance camera, so we can find him and shove a stick right up his ass. I'm going to use this piece of shit.
Find who?
Yeah, who him?
Oh, shit, I don't know. Nathan?
Nathan has seen this movie.
I've seen it, but I don't know.
I even bought in the movie poster one time. So,
Vampires.
John Carpenter's Vampires. Yeah,
I've never seen that movie. I've never seen
that. That's what
Yeah?
Joe told us he's never seen that. Yeah.
Yep, I've never seen that. I'll have to. Do they
What
have it
year
free
was
on any
that?
services?
What year was that again?
99 or 98. Excuse me, 1998. October 1998. It was on Netflix not too long ago.
It's not on any streaming services.
Shit. Okay.
But give it like 2 weeks, and it'll probably be on something next month. That's how they do that shit now.
Yeah.
Well, it was great. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you next time.
Well, I thought Joe was gonna. I'll see you later on my balls.
Oh yeah, that's all right. I got that for him.
Yeah, but it was great. It was fun, and I'll see you all on my balls.
There we go.